Still was out, and that was the right call. And I think our recap is done because we are now going to move on to the next fight.
Yes, sir.
Which is 145, and right now walking out, we have Isaiah McDonald, another wild side fighter coming out.
Another tough guy.
I'm about to say we got a few things to look out for. He is a 1-0.
Yep.
And his one win is a last-minute replacement fight.
Yeah, his coach had told me, like, he had just showed up to kind of help out one of his guys and things like that and whatnot. But it was like a late replacement kind of deal. And, I mean, he showed up. It was a long, gritty 3-rounder. But, I mean, he pulled out the W, and that's all that really matters whenever it comes down to that. So coming in with no blemishes on the record, I mean, you got to have confidence going in. And in the weigh-ins yesterday, it seemed like he had the confidence. The stare-downs were intense. For him, he was just like, man, I train with dogs all the time. Yeah. We train hard. We prepare right. Whenever it gets into the deep waters, I got the dog in me is what he said. So we're going to see, number one, if we get to those deep waters, if we even have to. But then number two, I mean, let's see what he's got. He takes pride in his consistency and his dedication to the sport. He's been doing it a long time. And, man, he's just diverse, man. He's comfortable wherever the fight goes. And that's important, especially if you're fighting a guy like Devante Chaney tonight.
Oh, yeah. Not going to be an easy fight for Isaiah McDonald.
You want to talk about Jackson's pride here?
Yeah, so up next, the opponent in the red corner, we got Devante the Golden Child Chaney, another Aero Athletics fighter. We have seen plenty of them tonight.
Yep.
He is coming in with a 2-2, so an even record, but both of his wins were TKO.
And his last MMA bout was in 2022.
I was about to say, man, and it was against the one and only
Keeson McClain, the number one guy in Tennessee.
Number one guy in Tennessee. Not an easy opponent at all. Keeson McClain, we know him well. We've had him on the podcast a few times.
Yeah.
Very tough opponent, very professional fighter. So if you take on that challenge, you'll take on anything, I think.
Yeah, and maybe for Chaney, whenever that was his last MMA fight, maybe for him it was like, okay, maybe I need to work on something. So he really took the route of prioritizing his kickboxing in the next 2 years. Ended up being 5-1 in kickboxing, multiple champ in different organizations, former Black Time boxing champ until he fought Shane Tuohy back in January.
Yep.
But, man, the guy's stand-up is there. And really, I'm assuming that he's really been trying to really well-round his game, spending all this time in kickboxing. Surely he's still been working on his wrestling and jiu-jitsu. But asking him, like, why did you change? He's like, man, I just had to change my mindset. After this last loss in January, I just had to figure out what I wanted to do.
Take a little reset.
Said, you know what, let's reset. Let's get back to MMA, and let's see what we can do. So here he is tonight, Devante Golden Child Chaney versus Isaiah McDonald. Bout number 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is set for 3 3-minute rounds of MMA action. When the fight begins, the man in charge, referee Jason Aldridge. And now introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 146 pounds from Clarksville, Tennessee, representing Wildside MMA, Isaiah McDonald. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 147 pounds, from Jackson, Tennessee, representing Aero Athletics, Devante Golden Child Chaney.
This crowd is definitely some Chaney
I know, I was about to
supporters.
say, that one got loud behind us. All right, Isaiah McDonald, blue corner against Devante the Golden Child Chaney. Fight number 8 tonight, 145 pounds. Let's see what they got.
I'm curious to see what the stand-up is like for McDonald. Oh, some strong stand-up coming from Chaney immediately. I mean, so far the clinch grappling's holding up. Doing a good job of trying to wrap up the legs, control where the fight goes.
So McDonald, they keep spinning around. McDonald he's trying to make something work against his cage, but now he is flipped around back to the cage now.
Yeah, and so you notice that Chaney keeps that arm down. He's just trying to make sure that no knees come flying in on him, save his body a little bit, and really be able to control that leg wherever it may go. Like, knowing Chaney's background in kickboxing, if I'm Isaiah McDonald, how
Yeah.
confident am I in the stand-up, you know?
Big overhand right from Chaney.
And that stunned McDonald.
It did stun him, and Chaney is coming
Pulling
in.
it on is Devante Chaney.
Oh, man. This might be a quick one, ladies and gentlemen. McDonald's going to have to do something to break up this onslaught coming from Chaney right now.
This is exactly what he needed. Getting into the clinch,
Yeah.
slowing it down.
Man.
If I'm Chaney, I'm trying to break immediately. Ooh, those are some heavy shots, man.
Man, props to McDonald for staying up during those, though, man. That initial overhand right, I thought that was it.
He's bloodied up a
I'm
little
about
bit.
to say, his left eye is showing the repercussions of that onslaught from Devante.
Repercussions, that's a big word.
I know. I was studying for this
I'm proud of you for
broadcast. You studied all the fighters. I studied my vocabulary, so I
That's
could
good, because I don't
try
have
to-
great. Oh, pulling in the dock already. That's a nasty cut right above the eye.
I was about to say that. I turned my head for 1 second. I didn't know what exactly happened, but yeah, we are bleeding from McDonald. We're going to call the doc in here to take a quick look. Make sure Isaiah is still good to go. It didn't look that bad. Oh, it is.
It's pretty
I
bad.
was about to say it didn't look that bad initially when I initially called it out.
The anticipation.
Yeah, man, his facial reactions aren't looking too
His
good.
eyes are closed. That's not a good thing.
I know, his
He
left
needs to
eye,
open
he's
that
not
eye.
opening that left eye.
'Cause if he says, I can't see, it's over.
I know. Coach Mike Merriman's trying to help him out, but oh,
I think it's over.
I think it might be because they barely touched his. Looked like they touched his eyebrow. And he is pulling away,
Yeah.
not wanting any part of that.
Oh, it's
Oh,
open.
we just opened it.
They're just stuck. Needed a little flick.
All right. Okay.
Chaney's looking confident over there, though.
Okay.
Letting it go.
We do not have a stoppage. Very good. McDonald's looking like he had a little burst of energy. He did have a few extra seconds to catch his breath. Oh, that cage door was not closed, but we are now. We are good to go. No
We're good.
doctor stoppage. Back into it. Chaney versus McDonald.
Chaney's looking for that overhand right again.
Yeah, I would too after that last sequence.
And he's setting it up with the leg
Oh,
kick,
how
though.
about a head kick, though? Yeah, Chaney. Oh, okay, McDonald. Very
Ooh,
nice.
straight
Nice
down the pipe.
jab from
I mean-
Chaney, though.
So, like, if I'm McDonald, if I look at McDonald, his hands are pretty wide, covering the sides of his face,
Yeah.
obviously, with that cut, but that middle is wide open, and that straight down the pipe jab that Chaney's got, it's going to land 9 times out of 10 like that.
And McDonald is coming in with another burst of energy. Tried to go for a takedown, stuffed by Chaney.
Great takedown defense by Chaney.
Yeah, very, very nice and quick. And we are up against the cage now.
Again, Chaney's still trying to control that leg, keeping his hand down. 10 seconds left.
Right where we started the fight, we might be ending the fight, or this round. Excuse me. I was like, hopefully
I've
not
done
the
it multiple
fight.
times tonight already.
I was like, hopefully not the fight already.
Yep. And
So,
to the corners we go. Round 2, we will see.
the world's first one-round fight, according to my commentating.
Yeah, that's all right. I've done it like 3 times tonight already. Walt.
The
It's
first
okay.
one-round, 3-minute fight you're ever going to see. No.
Chaney versus McDonald. This is a good fight.
I have enjoyed it. Like I said, that little doctor pause for a second was a bit concerning, but McDonald seems to have recovered from it. I didn't see him kind of keeping his eye closed or rubbing it or getting bothered by it, so I think he might be good now.
Right, right.
But Chaney, yeah, like you said, he's going to want to find that overhand right again or keep those jabs coming right down the middle because, yeah, that wide posture from McDonald is gonna lead to some bad news.
And
Chaney can
Chaney's-
get in there.
Yeah, Chaney's looking just super confident. I think Isaiah's starting to gain that back, talking with his coaches in the corner. But, man, Chaney looks super confident right now, moving into round number 2. And so we'll see what happens in round 2. Chaney versus McDonald, fight number 8 of the night out of 14 prelims. Oh, got a little bug or something flying around.
Who left the door open outside?
No, I'm blaming Ryan.
We got to blame him for everything. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen.
What I like about McDonald's stand-up, though, he uses his hips a lot for feints
Yeah.
and things. Ooh, good right hand. But he uses that to his advantage to kind of see if Chaney reacts. And if he does, then he can calculate what his next attack is. Kind of just trading leg kicks.
We're just trading leg kicks at the moment. I wonder if Chaney's going to set that overhand right up with the leg. Oh, he's just going to go for it. Hits McDonald again on that left eye. I would not be surprised if that reopened that cut. Man, Chaney in that overhand right.
Yeah. And really, I mean, it's just the straights down the middle that are opening it.
I mean, yeah, that's doing really the damage.
And then boom. He's going to be looking for a throw here, it looks like. He's trying to set up the hips, get the foot in between the legs.
Trying to get Chaney to the ground.
And that might not be a bad idea because, like I said, we don't really know what Chaney's jiu-jitsu looks like anymore 2 years out of MMA action. So it may be smart for McDonald to try and figure that out and test it a little bit tonight. If he can get it there. That's the hard part, getting there. He's going for like a little ankle pick, trying to grab the leg and pull it out from under him. Still working on the cage.
McDonald's still trying, but Chaney is just standing firm right there and reverses it right against him.
Bouncing on the wood leg. A good chance for Chaney to get a takedown if he wants to. I don't really think he needs to.
I don't think he wants to go to the ground, though.
Again, straights down the middle. That's what sets it all up. McDonald is looking a little more fresh, though, a little more confident in stand-up in the second round versus the first one.
Going back to the leg kick exchanges. 1 for 1. There's that jab from Chaney, touching that left eye of McDonald. That is where the most damage has been done so far.
Both guys are just being patient right now, trying to just calculate it up because they know that they respect each other. They know that each other can cause damaging blows if they're not careful.
Final few seconds of round 2. Man, if that left hook from Chaney landed, that could have been deadly.
Good second round. Close second round.
Going into the third and final.
So going into round 3, I think I have it up 2-0 Chaney at the moment. Round 2 was a little closer for McDonald, but I do think
it was closer, but not enough action for McDonald. We kind of spent our time against the cage, which I know he was working for something, but it did not pay out enough, I think, to give him that little edge in that second round. But
so Anthony Maness told me one time that judges look for dominance, duration, damage, with the biggest one being damage. So if we look at damage between the two of these guys, obviously Chaney is being awarded that because of the damage that Isaiah McDonald is wearing. That's why I think that he's really up 2-0 going into this third round.
I agree. Like I said, I know McDonald was trying to make something happen against the cage, but don't think that was quite enough to get round 2. So we go into the third and final round. Potential.
I think McDonald's just got to unleash it right here.
I was about to say potential knockout submission McDonald's going to have to go for. We'll see if he can get it. Chaney pushing him back.
Still being calculated, both guys. That leg kick hurt a little bit. Yeah, because now he's got him thinking. He's switching stances, right? That's a tail right there saying, oh, that hurt a little bit.
Chaney just putting about to say Chaney's guard right there, and if he,
So we see Chaney, though, he's starting to load up these punches now because he knows that he hurt him in the first round. That could be a disadvantage because if you start loading up, you start dropping the hands. And McDonald is landing some good short shots on him. Good feints. Again, both these guys fighting at a high caliber as amateurs.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we're on an all-amateur card tonight.
Oh, big kick from both guys.
Yeah, a little slip from Chaney, but he's right back up. McDonald couldn't capitalize.
Leg kicks are wearing on both of these men. Both guys just landing at will on the legs. You start checking them, somebody's got to stop. And so far, I feel like this is a good round for McDonald.
Yeah, no,
he's got to finish, though, in my opinion.
Oh, that uppercut.
Oh, he might have hurt Chaney there. Chaney's kind of stumbled a little bit.
Oh, man. Oh, a little spinning back kick from McDonald. All right.
Nice. Way to answer that straight combo from
say,
Chaney, but
yeah.
man, them straights landed pretty solid. What a great fight. Oh.
Big kick from Chaney.
Hit the arm, but man, you know that had to hurt Chaney.
Yeah, that was one of the loudest claps I've heard from a kick tonight over our headset.
Yeah. He's checking those. Isaiah's starting to get that confidence. I think it just may be a little too late in the fight for him.
Feels like
He's got about 40 seconds left in the round. He's got to do something here. Unless that second round went his way, I don't know. It just depends on the judges. But if we're looking at damage, I believe that Chaney's up on that. I feel like Chaney's just kind of looking for the power shot now. Oh, no.
Chaney slipped up and gave his back.
This could be huge for McDonald right now.
Very big for McDonald. This might have been exactly what he needed to kind of pull this third round out.
He's only got about 10 seconds, so he's got to pull something out. Let's see how long Chaney can hold on for, but. And 10 seconds left.
Final 10. McDonald needs to do something with it.
He's just trying to shake him off. I think we're going to go to the
shake him
judges.
off. And that's it.
Man, what a fight from both these guys, man.
Solid third round. Devante, the Golden Child Chaney against Isaiah McDonald. We are going to the judges' scorecard. Both guys looked incredible during that fight. Chaney seemed to dominate the first 2 rounds, but McDonald came into the third with a plan of attack and did some damage of his own. Took the back towards the end, but will it be enough for the judges' scorecards? We will know here shortly. Staff is making their way into the ring, so we will pass it over for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, both fighters fought all 3 rounds. We go to a judge's decision. Your winner by split decision, Devante Golden Child Chaney.
Devante Golden Child Chaney back in MMA action tonight. How's it feel coming from kickboxing back into the cage?
It feels good, man. It feels good to be back. It feels good to put on the show and show everybody what I'm actually made of, you know?
Your striking tonight looked like you never even really left the cage. I mean, the straights down the pipe, the overhand right. Was your intention tonight to keep it standing? Did you want to test your jiu-jitsu at all, or were you comfortable staying in the standing fight?
I was comfortable standing, but I didn't mind going to the ground at all. I just wanted to keep it standing.
Back in the win column in MMA. Give it up for Devante Golden Child Chaney, ladies and gentlemen.